Well, they can run, but they cannot hide. Tonight, our undercover sting exposing hustlers at busy airports. What they're doing is illegal, and they're not happy to see us.
Where are you running?
A marathon through the airport.
And they are like roaming wolves trying to get a kill.
Sam, stop!
It's a very big issue for us at Melbourne Airport.
This driver is so desperate to evade our cameras.
Where are you going?
He sprints through terminals, across the road and into a toilet.
You land at the airport, pick up your bags, and you're approached by drivers asking if you need a cab. Some aren't accredited, others charge exorbitant fares. The practice, known as touting, got so bad it was outlawed here in Victoria in 2019. But that hasn't stopped these rogue drivers.
With Melbourne Airport granting us access, we set up an undercover sting. Our producer poses as a passenger in the arrivals hall. She barely steps foot out of the terminal when she's accosted by this man asking if she wants a ride.
Sorry?
She's got one, let's go.
He takes our producer to his Mercedes as we pounce.
Where are you off to? Sam Cucchiara from A Current Affair.
Yep.
Where are you off to?
City?
Are you touting?
No, sir. I asked the lady because I had a job to cancel.
You realise that's illegal? You can't ask passengers for a ride.
Not touting. First time, baby.
First time you've done that?
Yes, sir.
The next day, we're at the airport again. You can only imagine our shock when the first cab off the rank was this familiar face.
You're here again?
Yes, I'm here.
You told us it was the first time you did it yesterday.
This time, he isn't as friendly.
He's my customer, all right? And
Was
now
this
you-
arranged
and you
before you
harassing
arrived
me.
here, sir?
Now you're harassing us.
He's shaking his head.
I'm going to report you big time. Trust me, I'm going to report you.
Why don't we report you to the
have a
AFP?
camera and
Well, it's against the
You'll
law.
see what I'm going to do to you.
It's against the law. You can't be doing this in the airport.
Back in the terminal, it happens again.
Are you allowed to do this?
Nah, it's all right.
And again.
It's illegal. Are you aware of that?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
This man eventually heads for the car park, but he can't help himself. 15 minutes later, he's back.
Where are you going?
Mate, it's not your business where I'm going. Get out of my way. That's all I want.
Are you looking for more passengers to tout?
Then he wants to chat.
If you're only going to put, this guy was touting, this and... Man, that's just, everybody knows all about that. That's just another story that goes on. People forget over 2 days.
Nassar Nabu blames the Victorian government for sending cabbies to the wall when Uber entered the market.
I had 2 taxis and 2 hire cars. The government took them all off me, left me with a $430,000 debt. I'm not going to sit here and say people don't tout. Of course, they need to survive. They tout. You need to pay their debts off, the one you, as a government, left them with.
But law-abiding taxi drivers like Pargut Sandhu says those who tout should get out.
How long does it take you to line up and get into the airport, roughly?
Depend, mate. It's days like today, 3 hours almost to get here from a taxi rank.
And they can pick up a customer in a few minutes.
Yeah, a few minutes.
We want touting gone from Melbourne Airport. It's illegal in Victoria, it's unsafe for our passengers, and it does honest drivers out of a living.
Jai McDermott from Melbourne Airport.
In terminal, passengers can be harassed and sometimes intimidated to take a service they don't want. Once they're in the cab, they're then vulnerable to being ripped off.
Safe Transport Victoria is responsible for driving touters away, but so far this year, only 125 fines have been issued statewide.
It's a $10,000 fine for touting here at the airport now. Aren't you worried about that? It's a lot of money.
It seems not. Day and night.
Sam Cucchiara from A Current Affair. You realise it's illegal to tout?
An estimated 40 regular touters prowl the terminals for unsuspecting travellers.
You may be jumping into a car that isn't licensed. If it's not licensed, it's not insured. They could be an ex-murderer.
Before Rod Barton joined the Victorian Parliament, he was a cabbie of 30 years. He pushed for touting to be outlawed.
What a naive bloke that I was. I actually thought the regulator would go out and enforce the law. We've even heard of cases where a tout has spat on people when saying no, they don't want a car.
Leave passengers alone. You're breaking the law, and we won't put up with it.
Will we find you again here tomorrow? Will you be back here tomorrow? I hope not.